watching how to pronounce EDs in the past. I mean, regular verbs in the past. I'm sure you have already studied this before, but I think it's always important to remember some rules. We're going to watch a video, short video, to remember the rules, some exercises, and then we're going to get into practice directly, okay? So we're going to start, I'm going to share my screen in order to go to your cursos. Your cursos, wait a minute, it's, let me see, enlaces. Please go to enlaces. And there is a video. I don't know if you prefer to watch my video or do you prefer to watch it on your own computers?
I think the quality is better if we can see in our computers.
It's better for you to watch it in your computers?
Yeah, because the internet.
Ah, okay. Anyway, I will, okay, now how to pronounce the ED ending correctly in English. That's the name of the file. Please download it. I will download it, but without, I mean, mute, okay? Is it okay?
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. So watch it, download it, watch it. I will mute my computer then, okay?
Okay.
How to pronounce the ED ending correctly.
Ready? I'm sorry? Raquel? It's okay? Okay. Any questions, any comments about the video? Clear
It's
enough?
clear, but I think the rules are a little difficult to remember
I
Why?
second that.
because I don't know, it's the second pronunciation was the letters blah 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 and I can't remember. So
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I mean, the question is, how can I remember all those letters? I mean, that would is
right, I can't remember because the use, but not the rules.
Yeah.
so.
But for me also, because it's not the way that I usually learn English. I don't follow necessarily some grammatic rules. I try to practice talking, so
Mhm.
it's not that simple for me to memorize when and how, or it's not like a repetition stuff.
Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. I mean, to remember rules is not that easy, especially when you're not used to it. Is that what you mean, right?
Yeah.
But well, unfortunately, there are some rules you must remember, but I will try to simplify these rules. The way that the rules are explained in on the video, perhaps it's a bit, sounds more difficult than it is, than what it is actually. One of the things is, let's see first, the smallest group, the easiest one. What happens, let me write here. What happens, when do you pronounce this? It. And when do you pronounce ed like it? Very easy. After the letters T or the letter D. Yeah? Like wanted, decided. Yeah? That is easy, I think, because it's only two sounds, not two letters. Yeah? For example, the verb to want in the past is wanted. For obvious reasons, it's logical because you cannot use, I mean, you cannot put a D as in the biggest group because it's impossible to pronounce that. Wanted, impossible, right? And if you put wanted double T, no difference. So the only possibility is id, wanted. Do you understand that? Yeah. And in the second example, here we have the word, an example is the verb to decide. Here we can see that the last letter is E, yes? But the last sound of the previous, of the verb is D, so decide. The same reason is, I mean, you discard the other two possibilities because it cannot be pronounced. So you decided is the only possibility, id, yes? So this is the first group that you must separate from the others. Then you have the pronunciation as a letter, as a t, not letter, as a sound t. When do you pronounce ed as a t? Well, after some letters, but I can give you very, how can I say, a very simple way to decide. There are some sounds that are produced with your lips only, lips and tongue, but not with your vocal cords. For example, the sound k, k. If you pronounce it k, you produce it here, k. But here there is no vibration, nothing. There is no participation. Practice it. Put your finger here and say k, k. Nothing. K. If you pronounce, for example, letter P, 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 p. just the sound, not the letter sh, like sh, sh. Here, nothing happens. Yes? If you compare these sounds with, for example, vowels, A, E, O, U, can you feel that? There is a vibration here. Can you tell the difference between both? Yes? Well, that's the main difference between pronunciation number 1 and pronunciation number 2. When there is vibration here, like E, O, U, ED is pronounced like a D. For example, the verb played. The last sound is E, play. So then played. Yes? But if you compare that with this one, this sound, the last sound of the verb before ed is sh, sh. So what you pronounce actually is washed. When there is no vibration here, sh, s, then you pronounce like a T. Yes? I think this is much easier than remember the letters. Some years ago, I used to have a student who had a lot of difficulty with this, and he learned this method. So I remember that he was, I don't know, in his second year, and when he had to take the oral test, he was always with his finger here. But that was at the beginning, because after some time he learned the sounds. But that's, I think, is sistema más pedestre, but it works. Yes? Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Good. Well, then I would like you to watch another video where you will see this, the same thing, but in situations, I mean, in a context, okay? I want you to pay attention to the pronunciation of this. The same is that, so I will go to your cursos, please, enlaces. Where is enlaces? Enlaces. Past simple regular verbs. Okay. Okay, just watch the video, please. Okay, paying attention to the. Okay, go ahead. Okay? Any questions or comments about the video? About the pronunciation, that is the main thing. No? Okay. I will ask you to go down. Here you have an explanation that is basically the same, more detailed perhaps than the other video, but it's the same thing. I want you please to go down. I want you to go to exercise 2. Wait. So, okay, this exercise, please. Check your grammar gap fill. Yes? In this exercise, you have 8 different sentences. Of course, all the verbs are regular verbs, and the idea that all of them will go into the past. I want you to read the complete sentences, obviously pronouncing the past tense correctly. Is that okay? Do you understand it? Oh, sorry. Do you understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see number 1. Victor, can you please read it?
The screen to read it.
Victor, can you hear me?
Yeah. I will try to maximize the screen because
Okay.
I did it.
Okay.
The first one, it says, the cat escaped from the garden.
Sorry, can you repeat the verb, please?
The cat escaped from the garden.
Escape, that is present.
Mm-hmm.
Ed in the past. The idea is to put it in, to pronounce it in the past.
Escaped.
Escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Be careful with the ending. I don't know if I cannot hear it, but okay. Escaped. Let's see number 2. Belen, please.
Okay. They agreed with me about the album.
They agreed. I will ask you to exaggerate the pronunciation because I don't know if it is because of the microphone or whatever, but it's difficult for me to hear the pronunciation. So
Yeah.
please exaggerate it a bit, okay?
Okay.
They agreed with me. Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's see number 3. Raquel, please.
Yeah. He tries to start the car.
Be careful, it's not tried. Remember that try is a pronunciation of the verb in present. So try, then you have to put a, how do you pronounce?
A T.
Sorry?
T.
Like a D. So the pronunciation is tried. Can you do it again, please?
He tried to start the car.
Okay, that was much, much better. Yes, he tried to start the car. Let's see number 4. Uriel, please.
We enjoyed the funfair a lot.
Very good. Very good. Yes, enjoyed. Let's see number 5. Victor, please.
Can you hear me, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Number 5, it says, tell me what happened.
Okay. Number 6, Belen.
Okay. 6.
Yeah.
She stopped at a zebra crossing.
She stopped, okay, at the zebra crossing, right? Number 7. Raquel?
Um, I carried on working until late.
Sorry, again, please.
I carried on working until late.
Carried? No, carried. The example is the same as the other one. Carry, E, so you have to put a D, carried. Yes?
Okay.
This is
Yes.
when
I carried.
you carried. Okay, Raquel? Raquel?
Right. Okay.
Can you repeat it, please, for the last time?
I carried on working until late.
Okay, be careful. It's carried, not carried. Tú le pones una E ahí. No lleva E. Carried. I
Okay.
carried.
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 That's much better, yes.
Carried.
Let's see number 8. Uriel, please.
Alfie failed his driving test again.
Very good. Alfie failed. Good. Okay, any questions about this? No questions? Okay. Now I
Matter
will.
of practice.
Sorry?
A matter of practice.
Sorry, I cannot hear you well, Victor.
It's a matter of practicing.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Now I will ask you to think about your last week. Yes? And I want you to describe some activities you did last week, obviously using verbs, regular verbs in the past. Do you understand? Try to make about 4 or 5 activities, but try to use different verbs in each activity. For example, I don't know, I watched TV. I played table tennis, I don't know. Okay, trying to use different verbs. Thinking about your last week, okay? Sorry, and of course the verbs try to combine them in with the 3 groups, the 3 different pronunciations. Yes? When you're ready, please let me know.
I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
If I want to say in Spanish, sucedió, in English, it's correct to say it happened to be.
It happened to be.
¿Sí? To be. Happened to be.
It happened to be. Sucedió. Something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened, yes.
I have a question too.
Yes.
If I want to say in the weekend, is in the weekend or at the weekend?
At the weekend. Maybe on the weekend, that is American, or at the weekend, that is British.
Thanks.
Welcome. Ready? Yes. Let's see, Uriel. Could you please tell me your sentences, please?
Yeah. I watched a movie with my sister at the weekend.
Good.
I started my thesis last week.
Okay.
I played League of Legends with my brother yesterday.
Very good. Very good. Okay, let's see, Belen, are you ready?
Yes. So last week I was in bed, so I rested.
Sorry, again. Last week?
Last week I was in bed, so I rested in bed. I watched yeah. I watched a telenovela.
Yeah.
I missed classes.
Yeah.
And I celebrate my niece's birthday.
I celebrate. If you think about the word celebrate, I'm going to write what you pronounced. Celebrate is the verb, the pronunciation of the verb in present. The last sound is a T.
Yeah, celebrated.
So, exactly. Celebrated. Celebrated. I celebrated. Yes. You missed classes. I can't remember the other ones.
I missed classes. I rested in bed.
Yeah.
I watched a telenovela.
I watched.
That I work in a paper.
Okay, worked.
Work.
Worked.
Work.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a T, right?
Yeah,
Work.
see, I worked in a
Yeah.
paper, right. Good. Let's see, Victor, please, your sentences.
The same. This past weekend, I worked on some corrections made by an editor on a paper we sent for publishing.
Okay.
And I tried to escape from Santiago to Cajón del Maipo, but I couldn't do it for all of these restrictions. And so I failed in doing so, right? I failed in doing so. And I tried again to meditate a lot in the morning in the past weekend.
Okay, very good, Victor. Very good. Let's see, Raquel.
I think that
Raquel? I think you got frozen.
I danced in the morning.
Sorry, your sound is not very good. Can you repeat it, please?
¿Ahora sí me escuchan?
Yes.
I danced in the morning.
You danced in the morning.
A lot of water today, and I cooked it yesterday.
Sorry, the sound is not very good. I cannot. You danced?
I danced.
Okay, now I can hear it. You danced in the morning. Okay, then?
In the morning. I've been studied statistics on the morning.
You studied statistics, yeah?
I drink it. I drink it a lot of water today.
No, because here we don't. This is another verb because drink is not regular. The past tense of drink is drank. It's not regular, so it's no EDs.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And for cook, is the same or it's a regular verb?
For what?
Cook?
No, cook is regular.
Cook is regular. Okay.
Yes.
I cooked it yesterday.
No, cook it, no.
No? No?
Cooked.
Oh, the cook. Okay. I cooked.
That's it.
It's difficult. I cooked.
No, it's not at all. Cooked. Yeah, cooked.
Okay. I cooked yesterday.
Okay. That's it?
That's it.
Okay, good. Be careful with that. Remember that, well, except when you have T or D, you pronounce id. But you never say id. Like asked, for example? No, never. No, never. Never. Okay? Yes? Okay.
I have a question for Raquel.
To Raquel. Yeah?
Okay, to Raquel. You dance in the morning making breakfast?
Before and after.
Nice way to start the day.
I love salsa. It's like a course. because I can't stop moving if I hurt it.
Okay. So do you dance salsa before breakfast?
And after, and in the middle, and every day, all day, all day long, all day long.
Yeah. Some years
So
ago,
I danced, right? It will be danced. Danced.
danced. Yes, I danced. Yes, she danced. Some years ago, I took some lessons, some salsa lessons. They were 4 lessons. It was about 15 or 20 students, and I was the worst by far. And the teacher, I mean, was a special education teacher because it was a disaster. And fortunately, in the 3rd class, before the final one, I twisted my ankle. So I had the perfect excuse not to go to the last class because it was a shame, awful. No rhythm at all, no. Okay, good. Any questions about this topic then?
Yeah,
No? Yes?
just a little one. If I want to say that last weekend I was working I was preparing a class to teach this weekend. I have to say in that case I prepared. Okay.
Prepare the class, yes. That's it. Yeah. Any other question? No? Okay. Well, in the next part of our class, just as I told you, last class, at the end of last class, I said that today we're going to practice EDs, and then we're going to practice different present tenses, okay? First of all, the tenses that you use to describe daily activities, like I get up at 7 o'clock, Raquel dances every day, all day long, okay? For example, yeah? That kind of tense. Also, the present continues to describe what is happening now, like Belen is having some tea, I suppose, okay? We are studying English, something that is taking place now. That is the second type of present. And the last one is the present perfect. That is a combination of past and present. Like you have studied English for some years. You have studied English for some time. Yes? We have had this course for 2 weeks. Yes? The action started 2 weeks ago, but we continue with that. So it's a combination of past, present, and past. Yes? Those are the 3 tenses we're going to practice now. First, before getting into that, I would like to know if you understand, if you have any questions about how to make these tenses. Is it clear? Are they clear enough?
About the grammar?
Yeah, about the structure, I mean, how to form it.
Well, I think review it's not a bad idea.
Would be good. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Okay. When we talk about, I mean, I don't care if you know the grammar names of tenses. You're not teachers. Nobody cares. But when you want to describe routines, habits, daily activities, things that happen regularly, for example, Raquel, I'm going to use your example because it's very good for this, okay? For example, Raquel dances every day. Yes? We have classes every Tuesday. Yeah, this is, I mean, you use the verb like in infinitive, like dance, have, go, eat, etc. All the people are the same. The only difference is when we talk about he, she, or it, that you put an S, like Raquel is she, dances. Yeah. Sometimes there are some changes, like for example, if we say, I don't know, he goes, well, nobody goes anywhere now, but he goes to the park. Let's dream about it. Every weekend. He goes. Some verbs like this one, for example, you put not only the S, but ES. He goes. Yeah? That's the only difference. Now, in these cases, when you want to make, these are affirmative sentences. When you want to make negative sentences or you want to make questions, you have to use the auxiliaries do or does, depending on the subject. Yes? Does is for he, she, it, and all the others we do. Do you live in Santiago? Does she study at the university? Yes? Raquel, you want to make a question?
I was practice for myself. Sorry.
Sorry?
I was practice for myself.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no questions. Any questions so far? Is it okay? Yeah, this is one. The other tense is the one that is used to, well, actually, I was not completely right when I said, well, it can be used for two things. One is to express something that is happening now, like we are studying English now. This is the very first tense that people learn when they study English. He is, I don't know, he's having coffee. Okay? And the way to make it is verbs to be. So we use am, is, or are, plus a verb, but the verb ends in ing. Sorry, verbing, no. Is verb plus ing. Yes? Actually, this tense can be used, as I said, to explain something that is taking place now, or something that is in the near future. For example, I don't know, they are meeting with, sorry? They are meeting with, sorry?
I was thinking about an example to understand.
They are meeting with their friend. Again, something ideal. They are meeting with their friends next week.
It could be also like they are having a test tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was more realistic than the meeting. They are having a test tomorrow, yes. Actually, your example is better than mine because it's tomorrow. But normally it's in the near future, right? So the only way to differentiate if you're talking about an action that is happening now or if it is happening in the future is because of the time expression. There is no other way. They are having a test, maybe at this moment or maybe tomorrow. So you need to have the expression of time. But when you use it to express an action in the future, that means that the action is absolutely, how can we say, is definite. Is everything is organized, everything is planned. It's a definite plan. Yeah, nothing to do with will or going to. That is also, I mean, also express future ideas, but it is a different. In Spanish, we don't make that difference. Van a tener una prueba mañana. Tendrán una prueba mañana. More or less the same. In English, there is a difference between they will have a test tomorrow, they are going to have a test tomorrow, or they are having a test tomorrow. They will have a test tomorrow if, I don't know, nobody knows. I mean, it's only an idea. Yes?
Going to, it means like a conditional one. Will and going to is like a conditional
No,
sentence.
it's not a conditional. It has to do with, when you talk about future ideas, you have to analyze the intention. Wait, my fingers are too fat. Well, not only my fingers, actually. Intention, I'm all over. Okay, intention, plan, and how can we say? Intention, plan, and how can I say that? It's like, near future. These are the aspects we must include when talking about the future. For example, when you use will, you only talk about intention. I will do something. I will do it. Just the intention to do it. No plan, nothing. Yes?
I will start a diet on Monday.
How many times I've said that? Okay, yeah. Right. I will start my diet on Monday. Yeah. That's it. I will travel to, I don't know. To
Cancun.
Cancun? No, to Europe. To Europe, to Czech Republic. I want to go there. Okay, I will go to Czech Republic someday. It's just a wish. It's not a wish. It's the intention only. But of course, there is no plan, nothing. Yeah. But when you say I'm going to do that, that means that there is intention and there is a plan. Perhaps it's not a definite plan, but there is a plan. There is some, that's the word, arrangements. When I say there is, let's see, if I say, I will, let me write the same example with, I will go to India, okay, someday. Just so, an intention. I'm going to travel to India at the end of the year. What a bad example. Travel is a bad example. Yes, sounds like traveling to the moon. Okay, but let's think like we are in normal times. I'm going to travel to India at the end of the year. That means that I have the intention and I have some plans, some arrangements. But from here to the end of the year cannot be definite. But if I say I'm traveling next week, that means that everything is ready. I have the ticket, I have all the arrangement, definite arrangements. Can you see the difference?
Can I say I'm traveling to India by the end of the year. Like it's already prepared, but it's not now. It's at the end of the year. Anyway.
It would sound strange anyway, because if you say I'm traveling to India by the end of the year, it would be sort of inconsistent because the end of the year is very far away.
Yeah,
so you cannot
but it's more definitive.
Yeah, but it cannot be that definite because
okay.
it's
so far.
It's a long period before the end of the year. Yes.
Okay.
English is a very how can I say, very logical language. I mean, it describes reality very logically. Yeah. Do you understand?
But if the time is,
yeah, Raquel?
But if the time is 1 month, not 11 months, it's the same?
Could be, yeah. Normally I can't tell you it's 5 days, 10 days. No, I can't give you a fix, I mean, such an exact number of days, period. But normally could be, depending on the context, could be, yes. But by the end of the year, it takes, I mean, it's the long term, I think. Okay? As you can see, this sentence in Spanish would be, voy a ir a la India. And it would be more or less the same. Voy a la India, no, voy a la India algún día, ya, pero voy a ir a la India. Could be the three of them. Not much difference. You should explain more. You see, in English it's very clear. Okay? Okay, yeah. So this is the second tense we're going to practice. And then the third present is, as I said, present perfect. This is a compound tense. Here we use have or has plus, how can I say? I don't want you to get confused with that, but past participle. That means the third, when you think about the list of verbs, the third column. Yes? Do you remember those lists from school? The list of verbs? The third column. Come on, Victor, everybody had to study those verbs at school. You are not that old. To forget.
No, but I think I remember it more frequently when I speak, but not consciously. I don't see the column.
But do you remember do you have the mental picture of that list? Impossible to forget it. How could you? It's awful. Well, the third column. In Spanish, that means el verbo terminado en ado, edo, ido. Hablado, cantado, comido, etc. That means past participle. So here we have, for example, she has gone to the university twice this week. She has gone. Yeah, ha ido. Okay? I'm afraid you must study this past participle because there is no way, well, in the case of regular verbs, no problem, because it's the same as the past tense, EDs. The problem is with irregular verbs, like go, for example. We have go, went, gone. There is no way to learn them except for study, okay? So in this tense is a tense you use to, as I said, to express an action that started in the past and continues or has been done for a period of time. Yes? Now, here, as you know, the auxiliary is has or have, so the question is, has she gone, for example, or where has she gone? She hasn't gone to, yeah. And then some words that are closely connected to this tense. They are the word already, the word just, the word yet. Those are words expressing expressing time. Yeah. The word already, I know, sorry, there is another one, ever also. Let's start with the last one, ever. Have you ever been to Africa? Ever means sometime in your life. Yeah, have you ever? No. I haven't ever been to Africa. Yeah. So, normally, have you ever? Then let's return to the first one, already. What's the meaning of already? Do you remember? Can you give me an example with already?
I already have lunch. It's like I'm just do it. I do it. It's done. It's done.
Exactly.
Recently.
Yeah, but you cannot say I am already. I have already. Yeah, I have already had lunch. Good example, Belen. I have already had lunch. Here we have, yeah, the action, we don't know when it happened, but it was recently. I mean, not long before, not long ago. Yeah, and the action has been done. Okay. It's different if you say, I have just had lunch. If you say, I have just had lunch, that means, I mean, recently. Yes, I have just had lunch. Recién. Yeah. Finally, we have the word yet. This word is used for questions or negatives. For example, have you had lunch yet? Have you had lunch yet? No, I haven't had lunch yet. In Spanish, I would say the translation doesn't help much because have you had lunch yet would be very similar to have you already had lunch? ¿Ya almorzaste? En español sería lo mismo. In English is not the same. Have you already had lunch? Es como, ¿ya almorzaste? Have you had lunch yet? Means that I think it's about time to have lunch. So I think that you should have had lunch. Yeah? If you haven't, oof, what's the problem? Well, poor you. Yes? Do you understand the difference? Okay. Any question about this 3 tenses?
No, pero en español creo que pienso en yet como un ya en español. Es como almorzaste ya.
Sí,
No es un, pero como esperando a que ya haya sucedido. No sé cómo explicar la diferencia.
Porque el already también es ya. Have you already had lunch? También. Hay un matiz distinto. Pero la traducción al español sería prácticamente igual. Yeah. Yeah. Well, but you don't need to use the translation because translation doesn't help. Now, there is, this tense has a, how can we say, there is a variation of that is similar, but the difference is that is you use have, has, plus been, plus verb, plus ing. For example, we have been studying English for 2 weeks. The only difference between this tense and the one that I was explaining before is that there is the action has been happening until the present, and probably it will continue. Yeah. For example, if you talk about work, I have worked here for, I don't know, 2 years. I have worked here for 2 years. Then maybe I'm just leaving and this is my last day at this job. Yeah, I have worked here for 2 years. Maybe I continue, but if I want to express, I want to emphasize that I have worked, but I will continue. Then I say I have been working here for 2 years. Definitely, in this case, I express the idea that my action will continue. Yes. So it's the same, but with a certain variety of continuity. Okay? Any questions, any comments? No? Okay. Shall we go for a break now in order to start with the exercises later on? Because in the other part you will have to talk. You will have to talk. I have done a lot of talking. Okay? Shall we go then, according to my watch, is 4:06, 15 more minutes?
15.
That means 20 past 4? Yes? Okay, guys, see you in 15 more minutes. Is it time or not? Can't remember. Is it time?
Creo.
I think so, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okie dokie. So, as I was telling you, we're going to start practicing simple present first, okay? I will show you some pictures of different people, okay? I want you to imagine, to invent, to suppose, to presume everything you want about the people according to what you can see in the pictures, okay? Let me share my screen. Dun, dun, dun. Wait a minute. Here we have. Oop, yeah. Let's see here. Can you see this lady here?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What can you tell me about this lady? I don't know. Who is she? What does she do? Where does she live? What does she like? What can you...
Clearly, she likes taking
I'm sorry?
pictures. You can hear me now?
Yes?
Now? Yes?
Yes?
No, I was saying that for the picture, I can tell that she enjoys taking photograph sessions. But I don't think if I say correctly, if I mean um, she is, how to say, she does enjoy taking pictures.
She does enjoy taking pictures herself.
See, herself?
Sorry?
Herself, yes.
Yeah, do you think she's a photographer?
That pose, I don't know, but
Okay. Why do you think
she
she's
does.
a photographer?
No. She likes taking photographs of himself, of herself.
Ah, okay.
Maybe she's a model or an Instagrammer.
Okay, let's see. Victor, you think that she likes taking selfies? Selfie photos?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. She likes taking pictures of herself. Okay, yeah. And you, Belen, you think she's a model?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe she's a model or she's an Instagrammer or
Why do you think so?
because she looks like she enjoys to be in the photograph, like she likes to be fotografiada. No sé cómo se traduce
As
esto.
if, okay, she looks as if she liked being photo. I mean, being you can say being
At the
taken.
photo, being a model, I don't know how to say it.
Sorry.
Never mind.
She looks as
Sorry,
if she likes being taken a picture.
Yeah.
Okay. As if she, I don't know if this is what you mean, but as if she liked posing for a picture. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because it's not a natural pose.
Okay. So you think she's a model?
Not necessarily, but that stand not like a natural picture.
Okay, yeah, yeah. She's posing for the picture. Yeah. Okay. What else can you tell me about this lady? Who is she? Where is she from? What does she, well, you said, what does she do? Where does she live? What do you think about her?
Like in the imagination.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, um, I see her like an Instagrammer. So she enjoys take pictures of herself and other things, and it's a little hippie, and it seems to be happy and that type of person.
Okay. What country?
Maybe
Yeah.
she is South Korean,
South
so maybe
Korea. Yeah.
maybe a K-pop star,
Okay.
maybe.
Yes. Okay. Do you think she lives in Korea?
Yeah, because her eyes are more wide open than the classic stereotype of Asians.
More than what?
But she traveled. She traveled around the world because she's a singer of K-pop.
Oh, okay. So she travels. She
Yeah,
travels around the world.
before the pandemic.
Ah, so it's not, she doesn't travel anymore because she can't. So here we can say, how can you say that viajaba antes del, how can you say that idea? Anybody?
Traveling.
Sorry?
Traveling.
Enjoyed to travel before the pandemic.
No, but in the sense that it was an activity that she usually did, but before the pandemic. In the
I
past.
traveling a lot. I
No.
traveling a lot. No.
She used to travel.
She used to travel before the pandemic. When you say she used to travel, that means that that was something she usually did, but in the past, and she doesn't do it anymore. Right? She used to travel. Yeah, she used to travel around the world before the pandemic, but now she's stuck. Okay. Where does she live? Do you think she lives in Korea?
South Korea, I think.
North Korea?
No, South Korea. South.
South Korea, yeah. Okay.
I think that that is a Thailand woman, not Korean.
No, why not?
It's more Indonesian and it's more fun. It's more touristic.
Okay, she's a Thai woman. The country
Yes.
is Thailand. Yeah?
Okay.
But the nationality and the language is Thai. Yeah, so you think she's Thai? She's Thai.
Maybe if she's a Thai woman, so she likes to cook and post the pictures of the cook in her Instagram.
Yeah, the pictures of her dishes.
Right, right.
Yeah, she publishes the pictures of her dishes. Okay. So you think she likes cooking besides posing for pictures? Is there anything else that you think she likes? I mean, how do you imagine her daily life?
I don't know, maybe for me the color white is all over the place, so he really likes the white color. But I don't I can see if it's a dress of like a wedding dress.
Yeah.
She like clothes,
She likes
fashion style, something like that.
she likes clothes, yeah. Okay. Anything else about, I mean, what she likes doing in, I don't know, in her daily life? Do you think she's married? She's single?
I think she's married and is married with a photographer, and that's the guy that take that picture. It's not for. It's not her. It's not his talent. That picture. It has something of composed. It's a work. That picture. It's not any picture. I think that maybe it will be an Instagrammer, but it's more likely that she just posed for the photos and his husband is the real artist here.
Okay, her husband.
Or maybe we are seeing a picture of her wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah. Yeah. This could be a wedding dress. Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
in Thailand, maybe.
In Thailand, but don't you think it's a bit, how can we say, daring dress or no?
It's hippie.
Hippie.
People nowadays are marry each other in the beach, like casual dressing. And all of that,
Yeah, but I don't know, but I have the impression that in Thailand, people are more conservative, especially
I have
women. Right?
never been there. So
No, me either, but I think so because I don't know. No, it's a question. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know.
that is why I think she is South Korean. They are more
She
like
is.
more like an Occidental oriented type of nation.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
yeah. Western oriented. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. They are not so conservative.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's look at another picture then. Can you see this guy? It's not easy because he's black. And the picture is, come on.
It's an old picture for the monitor behind.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see this guy. What can you tell me about this guy?
I think he.
I think it's kind.
I think
It's kind.
he's kind. Why?
For the clothes. I think he is a religious man, or maybe a pastor. I don't know how to say.
Priest, a preacher.
Pastor, a priest.
A preacher. A preacher or a priest also.
Priest.
Preacher is
really
like.
funny.
No,
for me it's really funny because it feels like it's a psychological test interview.
Sorry,
So,
Victor, I cannot hear you well. So you think he's what?
no, I was saying that I felt like this is like taking a psychological test. So we have to think about what he does. It's like the Rorschach test with pictures.
No, it's not that. Believe me. Okay. So you think, how old do you think he is?
I think, Belen.
he's older now because the picture is old. So he's around 45 years old, 50 years old now, and he's a priest. Maybe he's married
Okay.
now.
Yeah. So you think yeah.
But maybe the picture is not old because he's lived in Africa, in somewhere African country.
Yeah.
And maybe the technology is not for everyone, and maybe they have until now that kind of computers.
Okay.
Maybe the picture is from an institution like a poor school or a church. And it's old technology, but the picture is not that old.
Okay, so you think he lives in Africa?
Yes.
Okay, he lives. Yeah.
He lives.
No, he lives. He lives in Africa, and that's why they don't have much money to have new technology. Yeah. Do you think he's married? Do you think
Yes.
he's married? Yes?
Yes, I think he's married.
He's married. Can you imagine his wife? Can you tell me something about his wife?
His wife is a really kind woman. She works in the church too.
She works at the church.
At the church too. With children.
Okay.
She teaches the children.
She teaches.
Teaches the children.
Because if you put the S after the CH, you cannot pronounce it. Teaches.
Right.
Teaches.
She teaches children.
What does she teach?
She teaches English because they live in Africa, but they are Americans.
They are American, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And they are working for the church.
Okay. So they are kind of preachers then.
Like volunteers?
Yeah. Yeah. Preachers.
I have a different approach to that question. Some twist plot in the story. I think the girl before is married with this guy. So we have an interracial couple.
He is the photographer?
Okay.
Maybe.
So you think it's an interracial couple?
Marriage. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I'm thinking out loud.
Even though I have the impression that black men, my impression is that black men love blonde girls, blonde women. The blonder, the better.
Maybe they lived on the Bronx.
They live
in New York.
In the Bronx?
On the Bronx.
In New York?
In New York.
Yeah, why?
Because they're married.
Yeah, but...
An interracial marriage.
Oh, it's an interracial marriage, okay?
Marriage, interracial.
Okay, well, let's look at another picture then. Let's see this lady.
It's like all the pictures are from the 90s.
The pictures are from the 90s?
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
For the style of clothing.
Yeah, but believe it or not, they are not that old. I think they are early
2000, early 2000.
2000, yeah. 15 years ago, more or less. Well,
Yeah, I know because I used to dress like that.
yeah. Okay, let's see. What can you tell me about this lady? What do you think about her?
I think she's a tourist
Okay.
in maybe in Marrakech or some country of the Middle East for the kind of constructions
Yeah.
that we see behind.
Okay, so, okay.
In her right hand, she's carrying a purse.
I think so. She holds, or she carries a purse. I think so. Looks like a purse.
Like really strange because that is it look like an abandoned building.
Mm, yeah. So
she is maybe sightseeing.
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 She's sightseeing. Do you also think that she's a tourist?
Yeah, I will say so.
Yeah. And what does she do in her normal life? I mean, what do you think she does?
I think she travel a lot
She travels a
because
lot?
yeah, she have a lot of money. She have no worries, no kids, maybe a husband, and she takes a travel and go and make tourists or
She sightsees.
she sightsees.
To sightsee, Tulika. She
Okay,
sightsees, or she
she
visits your house a
sightsees,
lot. Yeah.
right? And she have been travel for the last 5 years and have to stop because the
Okay.
pandemic.
Because
But
she has been
she has,
traveling. She
she
has
has been,
no children.
she has been,
Perhaps she
yeah.
has a husband. Okay, so she lives a very happy life.
I
No
don't know
worries.
if she's happy, but
Yeah.
she really likes to travel.
Okay, she really likes traveling. Okay. Any other opinion about this lady? Do you all
For me,
agree
it's so
with?
weird. It's so
Uh-huh.
weird to see that abandoned building behind her. So for me, it's like she's not coming from within the building. It's like outside the building and like taking a picture, something like that. So
Do you mean
for
that she
me,
was just walking past the building?
yeah,
Yeah, maybe. Mhm.
like an old hospital, for example. She
Yeah.
was a doctor, and she's visiting, and I don't know, maybe she's not her old job.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was visiting somebody in there, like a doctor, for example.
No, maybe she was a doctor, and that building was an old building she used to work.
Ah, yeah. It was a place where she used to work.
She used to work in there, so now yes, she was taking a picture for good old memories, I think.
Okay. Okay, good. Let's see another picture. What about this lady?
I think she is a writer.
She's a writer. Why do you
Yeah.
say she's a writer?
I don't know. Maybe because the picture is like the picture of the books, like when you see the tapa. And there's a
You see
photograph
what?
of,
Sorry? When you see the...
I don't know the word, the
What is the word in Spanish?
contraportada.
Ah, the back cover.
Back color?
I think so, because it's covering the tapa.
Yeah,
So it must be back cover, yeah?
okay. So the picture is like a writer photograph, like in the back cover of the book.
Yeah.
And you see
Where
the
is she?
biograph.
Yeah, where is she from?
She's British.
British. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I think because their glasses are blue and that make no sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because.
Okay, so she's a British writer. What kind of books does she write?
Maybe romantic novels? No.
Maybe
No.
about feminism.
Yeah, maybe.
Feminism?
Like feminist novel?
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how to say it because her stand is like the word in English is a little bit cocky. Cocky is that like
How do you spell that?
COCKY
Wait. C-O-T-K.
CKKY.
Kotki,
Cocky.
you know that word? What is it? Kotki?
No, cocky, like cocky. Some I think it's mean like a colloquial word for arrogant or bragging, something like that.
Kotki. Ah,
Cocky.
I don't know that word in that meaning. Okay, let's. Are you sure? I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah. Let me. I don't know it
yeah.
myself. So,
I think he is being a little bit cocky. It's like a little bit arrogant, a little bit bragging. It's like
well, mm,
but in a colloquial way.
too confident. Here it is. You're right. Very good contribution, Victor. Victor, right?
Yeah.
Too confident, too proud of oneself. Ah, cocky, yeah. Okay. Thank you for your contribution. Good. Yeah. Okay. So you think she's okay? Why do you think that she looks cocky?
The way she is looking at the camera, like
Ah,
so confident, like a little bit of a smile. So
yeah.
But she's successful. A successful writer.
Okay, that's why she's cocky, you mean?
Yeah.
She looks happy. She looks bright. She looks with that smile, and he is so to the camera directly. And I think the same that my partners.
Okay, so she looks at the camera directly. She's very confident.
Yes.
Very, you know the difference between when you say she is very, or she looks very confident, she looks too confident. Very confident is one thing, too confident is another thing. Can you see the difference between both ways?
I think that the excess of anything is bad. So too confident is bad.
Yeah, something negative, let's say. Yeah, it's an excess. Excessively confident would be too confident.
Yeah.
And that is the meaning of cocky. And very confident is very confident. Okay. Yeah.
But I think cocky is used in a in a
It
nice
can
way.
be, yeah, it can be not a negative.
Yeah, someone that is
Like-
cocky is
Like in a
confident, but
woman.
But
Yeah.
if you look at the definition here,
Yeah.
cocky,
but when
too
it's
confident.
too confident, it's like arrogant.
Yeah,
Like
cocky here in the dictionary. The same with
Yeah.
cocky
But
is too proud of oneself.
yeah, but I mean when I heard it in some series or movie, the situation is always like a casual situation. Is everyone is laughing, so it's not a bad thing per se.
But it's not necessarily bad. I mean, but it's an excess of something anyway. Yeah.
But I mean that for me, arrogant is more excessive than cocky, or it's like petulant, something like that.
Well, but not according to the dictionary.
No, but I'm saying that the way I heard it in movies and
Yeah, I
some things.
understood that. But if you want, we can see the definition of this. Cocky.
I think there is a site called Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, arrogant, proudly self-assertive, conceited. Yeah, actually, it depends. It's not. Se crea un poco la muerte. More or less, that would be the more or less the un poquito sobrar. That would be the meaning in Chilean Spanish, no? But not necessarily, well, cocky. Yeah. Well, it depends on the way you understand the word arrogant or the way cocky. Okay. Well, let's see another picture. Let's see this one. Oh, here we have a family.
They are from India.
Wait. Do you think they are from India?
India for the dress of the woman.
Okay, but not for, because of, remember that?
Because of, yeah.
Because of
Her dress.
Yeah, because of her dress or due to her dress. Yeah, let me, yeah, sorry. My God. Yeah, due to her dress or because of her dress, okay? Where do they live?
at the house behind of them.
Yeah, and what is the house located?
In India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think they live in India?
Because of the dressing, they are like usual in Indian people.
Yeah, but you can be Indian and you can wear Indian clothes and you don't have to live in India for that.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's the classic stereotype. that we all see
Yeah,
Yeah.
in pictures.
but you can
some
wear the
videos.
same dress and live in Santiago.
I don't know. I think, yeah, you can dress like that in Santiago, but it's more like a merge of Indian clothes and more Occidental clothes when a person who is from other country lives in, well, other country. So
Yeah.
that's, I don't know, that's picture and that dresses are like, they are really, really in India.
In India, okay?
Yeah.
Now, what do they do?
Mm.
I don't know how to say it, but in India, there are like, I don't know how to say in English, but there hay un sistema de castas, un sistema de clases.
Caste? No, it's not the same. Classes and caste. Oh,
No, pero es castas
yes,
que determinan las clases muy
yes,
marcadas en India.
definitely. It's a caste system.
Caste system, okay.
Yes,
Caste system.
caste systems. Yes? Caste systems and class systems. They're different. See?
Sí.
Yeah. Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
What's the difference between a caste system and a class system?
The class is more fluid.
Is more what? Sorry?
Fluid. Fluid. You
Do you
can
mean
move
with fluid?
about the classes, and the caste are rigid, are inflexible.
Can you explain that, please?
When you born at a caste, at a lower caste, for example, you can't go at the upper class.
Yeah.
Caste, sorry. But
Yeah.
at the class system, you can go up. It's not easy, but you can.
Yeah. So there is no mobility.
Yeah.
In the caste system, you are born in one caste and you die in that caste.
Yes.
You are born and die in the same caste. Terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Yeah. You are born in a caste and you die in the same caste. Okay. So the question was, what do they do? What do you think they do?
I think she stay at home with the kid, and she is a housewife
Yeah.
and clean the house. Maybe she have a garden.
She has she, no,
She
she.
has
She,
she has a garden.
yeah. And what's about him?
Sorry.
What about her husband?
Hmm.
Like he's a dealer.
He's a dealer?
Yeah. Of, I don't know, some clothing, some rugs. Is that the word? From alfombras?
Carpets?
Rugs? Carpets,
Rugs,
yeah.
yeah. Well, two different carpets and rugs, yes. Okay.
Rugs.
Yeah.
Some, I don't know how to say, tela.
Cloth.
Like cloth, okay.
Cloth. So you think he's a dealer of fabrics, like telas would be fabrics because it's different types of cloth and género, actually. Tela in the sense of género, but fabrics are different textures, for example, with rugs and carpets. So you think he works with that?
Yeah.
He's a dealer of that, okay?
Yeah, because they are not living like in Mumbai, in the suburbs with all the mess of they have a house. For the picture, I can tell that it's a normal size house, not like that little space of the people in India has at some point for the most of the time, I think. But
Yeah.
that is the way I think about her. And
You think that they have a good standard of living?
yeah, compared to the classic India
Yeah.
people, yeah,
Yeah, the typical Indian family. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's see another one. What about this guy? Who is he? What does he do?
He's a musician.
He's a musician. Okay. What instrument does
I
he?
think he is a Latin American person,
Yeah.
and I tend to decide which kind of music he plays.
Okay.
But I think that maybe he is a director or he plays sax.
Sax.
The sax. Why do you think so?
That his clothes remember me the musicians that have I have been known in the jazz club, the jacket, the glasses. It's a little familiar for me, that kind of musician, and for that reason I think that it's sax, but it's my imagination. Maybe
Of course.
maybe he's a pianist.
Sorry, you're Raquel, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Raquel, so did you used to go to the jazz club?
I used to work there.
To work? And what did you do?
Yes.
I mean, what did you do in the jazz club?
I was a waitress.
Okay, in the old location, I mean in Macul?
No, it's a different jazz club. It's located at Bella Vista.
Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's called Thelonious, like Thelonious Monk.
Yeah, I know it by name only, but yeah, okay, yeah. So, but you have some experience with jazz musicians then. So this picture, let's see, be careful with two words. In Spanish, they are the same, but in English, it's different. Remember is different from remind. In this case, you remember the musicians of the jazz club, but the picture reminds you. The picture reminds you of the musicians there. The musicians. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, I
Yes?
understand.
Yeah. So that reminds you of the musicians. Okay. Any other idea? Let's see.
yeah. I have another one. For me, the guy is a teacher, is a professor,
Yeah.
and he's really happy to teach. So for me, the clothing are more likely to a teacher
Yeah.
than a musician.
And what do you think he teaches?
Maybe music.
Oh, but I will tell you that the musicians they do a lot of because with the museum they don't eat. They have to make class.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They give classes. Yeah.
They
Even though
give
they don't
class.
give them, but the expression is to give classes. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, Uriel. I haven't heard you, Uriel.
About the same picture, right?
Yes? What do you think?
I agree with my partners. He looks like a teacher,
Okay.
and it he reminds me a teacher, music music uh, music teacher that I have in the school.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I agree.
With them.
Mm.
Okay. Do you think, let me close the window, that is a bit cold. Wait a minute. Here we go to the extremes. It's cold or it's hot. Okay. Now somebody said that this guy, he or she thought he was Latin American. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. What do you think he does in his free time?
Plays music. You- yes.
Something else, I mean, besides music?
Mm, play music with his friends.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's a little bit overweight, so definitely he doesn't do much sports.
Mm.
Yeah. Can you say something about his family? Does he have a family?
Mm, I don't imagine his family, but I think he lives with his friends, his music friends,
Okay.
musician friends, because of the building. Because I
Okay.
think he can't pay that building alone
By himself.
by himself. Yes.
So you mean that he shares
Yes.
the house or the apartment with other people, with other roommates?
Yes. With his
Okay.
roommates.
Right. Let's see the two more pictures. Let's see the next one. Okay. Well, this picture is a bit blurred. What about this lady? Parece de la UDI. Okay.
She's a politician.
El comando de cast. Okay. What do you think about this lady? What does she do? She's a politician? Belén, you say?
Yes. Yes, I say that.
Yeah. Any other opinion about
I
this?
think she's a scientist, or well, I look at the back, and she has a lot of books or things to read.
Behind her here.
Yes,
Oh, very good.
yes.
It's very good sight, Suriel. Yeah, yeah. There are many books. Yeah.
So she reads a lot, or
Okay.
she used to read a lot.
Okay. Any
Maybe
other?
she is a dean.
A dean at the
Mhm.
university.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think she's a dean?
for the pictures, it's like the classic pictures of the dean of a university. Maybe I don't know how to say in English, but I don't know, vicerrectoría, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, she has
But she's a leader. She has the image of a leader. In all the examples, she's a leader. The dean or a politician, the director of scientific project.
the head of a project. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
The head of a project.
yes.
Okay. And what can you imagine about her, I don't know, her daily life, I mean, besides work?
I think she doesn't have a husband or children for her own.
Okay.
She has nieces and nephews who can come visit, but she lives alone and she's happy with
Yeah.
her work.
Okay. So she's single, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other impression about this lady?
Now I think she's married. She have child. She has I'm sorry. She has child, but they are adults now.
So,
And
yeah.
I think she goes to the church every Sunday, and I think that actually, yes.
Okay, so you think she has children? She has children, more than one.
She has children.
And she's religious. She's very religious.
Yes.
Yeah. Does she live in Santiago? Is she Chilean, in other words?
Yes, I think.
You think so? Okay. Okay, let's see the last picture. What about this lady?
She's not living in Santiago.
Sorry?
She's not living. She's not lives. I don't know how to say it. It's live.
Sorry.
She doesn't live. She doesn't live here in Santiago.
Where does she live?
Maybe in the UK.
Why do you think so?
For the door, for the
Because it's blue. It's
for the
has
little
no main.
step.
Not for, because of.
Because
Of
the door.
Yeah.
The blue door.
Yeah.
And because she styled the hair, the dress, the dress up.
Okay, here dress style. Because of her dress style.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, can you explain that? What is a different thing about her dress style?
I think she use clothes that is uncommon for the common people. For example, the jacket is I know it the it's not a jacket, that is a coat. I don't know how to say abrigo.
Coat.
Coat. The coat is it's like fluffy, a coat fluffy. And she mixed it with his I don't know how to say falda.
Skirt.
I don't
Skirt.
skirt.
So she wears a jacket that looks like a coat. Is that what I understood?
Yes, like a short coat with this skirt, but she mixed these two different styles. She maybe she likes to learn about fashion.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Okay, so you think she's British?
Yes.
What about the rest of people? What do you think about this lady?
I think he's too happy for being a British person.
She's too happy.
I think she's divorced. I think she's divorced and she's happy for it. So the picture is a celebration.
Okay.
For her new house.
Yeah.
But by the, how to say, the indemnización del divorcio.
The what?
Indemnización, o sea, como...
indemnization, the money the money,
she
the
win.
indemnization she got from the
She got the house.
Yeah, she got the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's
happy.
She's happy and she has just signed her divorce agreement.
Yeah.
I don't think she's divorced because I can see some rings in her hands. And I think she has just arrived to a new country with her husband.
Her husband.
Yeah.
But maybe the rings are not for the wedding.
Maybe.
It's just fashion. I think she's divorced. And she has a daughter, but the daughter is old enough. So she has her life. So she got to divorce. And she's happy because his daughter is old enough and she lives her life and she can get her life again.
Okay. Okay, right. Remember when you talk about clothes and you describe, I mean, people, anything you put on your body is not something you use, it's something you wear. So she wears clothes, she wears rings, she wears glasses, okay? Use is like usar en el sentido de utilizar, but not put on your body. Be careful with that, okay? Okay, talking. Well, in this part, we have been practicing how to describe daily things. Any question about this part, these tenses? No?
I don't have question. I think I have to practice a lot.
Raquel?
All practice. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have questions, but I think that I have to practice a lot.
Yeah. You have to practice. You have to be careful with third person singular. He, she, it, you have to say with S. Okay? Be careful with that, because that could be that is an elementary mistake. Okay? Okay. We're going to change the pictures now, nothing, totally different now. And I will ask you to wait a minute. Let me see. It's all the pictures are open. Wait. Sorry, it's not here. Where is it? Oh, give me a second, please. I think I got lost in middle of all this. Oof. I've lost my pictures, the other pictures. Wait a minute, please. My God.
Profe,
Yes.
lo que acaba de decir, all the pictures I open is open net. It's in past, like I write in the chat, or
Sorry,
I misunderstand it.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, you just say all the picture I open. That a comment, not important. But that sentence, it's like I write in the chat, or I misunderstand it.
All the pictures I opened. Yeah. You're
It's
right.
not
That is what I said.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome. Give me 1 second. I missed the pictures that I. My fault. Oh, sorry. Wait. Because the thing is that I have so many. Here it is. Oh. Okay, I will show you some pictures and I want you to tell me, let's see. Let me see if I can. Okay, can you see that? Can you see it well?
Yes.
Yes? Tell me, what do you
Yes.
think? Here we are going to practice particularly present continuous. I mean, what do you think is happening in this picture? What is it happening?
And the people behind, no, behind is underneath the piano are having a nap because the player he plays like a lullaby song.
Okay, yeah.
But
So you mean that the people are taking a nap?
I'm sorry, I think here.
The people under the piano decided to take a nap. I mean, they are taking a nap. They are sleeping.
Yeah, but the picture is how to say montaje or
How do you say that? I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know how to say that actually. It's like,
obviously under the piano you can hear a lot of frequencies, and so for your ears it's not being no, it's not a clever thing to do.
yeah.
But the picture itself tells me like the player is playing
Staging.
some is playing, some sonatas, some
It's a farce.
something like that.
Wait. It's do you know these websites?
Farce.
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 Yes,
Farce. Do you know it?
yes.
This is a very good website. Yep. This is come on.
Farce.
There is another one called Forvo. Do you know it?
No, farce is the other one. Sorry?
There is another site that is very good with all the pronunciation, and it's called Forvo.
Can you write it in the chat?
Yeah.
Is it a website to see pictures?
No. It's to know how to say it in English.
Like a dictionary. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't know it. I will check it. Forvo.com. Okay, thank you. Well, let's go on talking about this picture then. So, do you think it's a farce because nobody can be sleeping under a piano? Really, because it's too noisy. Is that what you mean,
when
right?
someone is playing, no, you can't.
Yeah. Any other interpretation of this picture?
I think that it's a father with his child, with his boy. And
Yeah.
I think they are doing an experiment, or maybe they are, the father remains when he was a child, and he used to listen the piano at that position when he was little.
Yeah, he remembers when he used to listen to the piano in that
Yes,
position. Is that what you mean?
yes,
Okay. He used to. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and he is showing that remind to his child,
That memory.
that memory to his child.
Okay. How many children can you see under the piano?
One.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because there are some students that can see two children and the father in between. I can also see one. I can also see only one, but I don't know. Okay, yeah. Any other interpretation about this picture?
Or maybe his older son is playing the piano, so
Yeah.
the father and the brother are just enjoy the music, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's like an art composition because, well, I think because the picture is gray, but it's like sad to me. I don't know why exactly,
Uh-huh.
but I think it's like a representation of something. I'm not sure what, but like the sound, it's sad. They're under the piano and they're like sleep or dead. So maybe it's like an artistic way, like a representation of, I don't know, the death of the people and how nobody cares because of the sound of the world and something like that, but like in a sad way.
Okay. Okay, interesting approaches, totally different one from another. Very interesting, very good. Belen, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's see another picture. No, sorry. It's not this picture. It's another one. Ah, oops. Where was the other picture? Sorry. Oops.
Calvin and Hobbes.
I'm sorry?
That comic is from Calvin and Hobbes, right?
I think so. Yes. I never use it, but I don't use those things. I'm not sure. I think so. Wait a minute. I used to here. Okay. Let's see. What can you tell me about? Can you see the picture?
Yes.
What can you tell me about this picture? This picture is very updated. What is going
But
on?
they are not wearing masks.
Yeah. So?
So where is it from?
Yeah, okay. Tell me
Maybe
about,
it's a celebration.
you think there is a celebration? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
like from a school, like a class, who are celebrating and they had to wear masks, but they aren't. They choose to not.
Okay, they decided not to wear masks. They were stubborn. Yeah. And what are they doing there?
It is like a food war
Like
with
a
merengue.
food war?
Food
Yeah.
war.
With the dishes, it's like, yeah, it's like merengue. Yeah, what? I think so. What are they doing? I mean, why are they doing this?
maybe it's a festival for to celebrate one particular day. Or
Okay. Yeah, and where are
like
yeah.
in other countries, they have a celebration like that, but with tomatoes or maybe with another stuff.
Yeah. And where are they now? Where do you think where are they from? I mean, and what place are they in?
Australian.
Yeah, but I don't refer to the country, but to the more specific place. Is it a school? Is it what? A hospital?
No, I think it's in the streets. It's like a carnival, like a fest.
Okay. Yeah.
And people go and on that day to make a war with that food with cream or whatever what this is.
Yeah. Okay. Woodiel, what do you think?
I missed the question.
What is going on in this picture?
I think that is a festival too,
Mm-hmm.
but I imagine they are in a parking lot, maybe in a parking lot,
Yeah.
because they will um, They will get dirty.
Sorry, because they will what?
Get dirty?
Ah, yeah, okay. Do you think that that's the reason why they are wearing those kind of gowns? Or
Yes, the mask too, and the, I don't know how to say it.
a kind of, I mean, goggles,
Yes, the goggles, but
the caps?
this cap, claro. Caps.
They are wearing caps there. These are goggles, and these are kind of gowns. But do you think they are wearing them not because of COVID-19?
Oh, no,
Because
because
of
of the celebration.
yeah, because of the thing they are throwing at each other.
Mm, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can you see something? You have a very good eyesight, very good. So yeah, you the type of people they are. I mean, ages.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was thinking about that. For me, it's like they are in a camp because there are a lot of children, but there also are a lot of
Adults.
yeah, at least two, three in the back. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because of the beards.
yeah. Here we have one. Yeah,
Two on the left and maybe two
in the
at
back.
behind at the back. Yeah.
In the back.
So they are the monitors of the camp.
Okay, yeah. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. And these ones are children. They look very happy, even though they are not wearing masks. And this picture was shown April 5. No, this was published today. Yeah. No, yesterday.
So maybe they are happy because is the inauguration of the camp, the first camp,
Okay.
not wearing masks. I don't know.
Maybe it's in Finlandia, and
Finland?
there is, yeah, there are no COVID.
There is no COVID? Where is that? I mean, are you sure there is no COVID in
No, it's not like none of, but they are living like the new normality practically
yeah.
because they have so few cases and they have really good politics about it.
Yeah. Okay. So they are living almost normally. Okay. Let's see. Let's one more picture or not? Are you tired of pictures?
For me, it's like a psychological test all the way. So
Come on. It's not. No, believe me, this is not a psychological test. No. It would not, I mean, I wouldn't be the person to do that. For sure. Okay. Well, the next part that I would like to review, but not today, next class, is the present perfect, both the simple and the I've been working and I have worked. Yeah, that is something we're going to do next class. By the way, next class, next week, we are not going to have classes. It's recess week. Okay, so our next class is going to be on the 20th of April. Oh, April is going very fast. Different from March, anyway. Yeah. Okay, any questions or comments about what we have been practicing?
Maybe if you can suggest website where we can practice the grammar.
Yeah, definitely I can. Wait, give me a second. There is a web page that is used in at the University of Chile. That is, wait, let me see. It's plataforma, wait. You know plataforma, yeah? But can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Here in plataforma, I will send you the link. It's here you have all the level of English that are given at the university, okay? Offered at the university in the undergraduates group. You are now more or less in this level, more or less, yeah? Here I will ask you to can go to in exercises in each level. You have different activities that you can do and you can check online, yeah? And additionally, you have different activities you can do, like extra material. But before, I mean, besides that, you have a website where you have no website, one of the links, and here you have, here we have, for example, this one. Here you have English, I will copy this. Wait a minute. This is something that is already done, so it's much easier. I will, how can I send you a mail? In the, can I don't use the photo very much, but let's see if I can. Oh yeah, I think I can do this. Yeah. Here you have suggested links to study. Okay, here you have different types of, wait. Yeah, here you have different, for example, the first one is vocabulary in general, but here you have English activities online. Here you have quizzes where you have listening, grammar, vocabulary, right? Here you have a kind of assorted things, and here you have vocabulary, listening, comprehension, yeah? Those are the websites that I can think of. And the wait a minute, and this is the website that I can upload. I can send you some others, but at least these ones for the time being. Did you receive them? Did you get them?
I'm going to see cursos.
Cursos, photo?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. I will think of others and I will send you, who is this?
I'm sorry, it was me. I not have to send it, but I will ask you for that. I have troubles with biostatistics. I don't understand one question, and if you can explain it to me, but it's a paper. It's not. But that is not the
Okay,
not the question.
Let me finish the class with the others first, okay?
Yes.
So any questions about the class and no? Okay, guys, so see you on the 20th then, and enjoy your recess week. Okay.
Some of us, for some of them.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm going to